Let's go while we're young.
Wow, it really hits you when you get what? Hey, everybody, get a drink and take a seat. You're in the back room. Hey, I'm your old pal Gary Williams. Listen, I know it looked like I was doing cocaine there, but it's not. That wasn't real. It was meth. Okay, so welcome to the Backroom Show. I'm Gary Williams. Let me introduce my work wife. You know you love her. Please put your hands together. I can't hear it, but put them together anyway for the lovely Maria Jarrell. What's up, Maria? Hold on, Maria Jarrell. You ready? Italian goddess.
Absolutely.
There you go. What you got to say for yourself, Maria?
What, I have a question. I need to ask you a question because as we were prepping to getting our shots ready.
Yes.
And
Shots.
Good.
Framing.
Like say,
see the technical value that we bring to the show.
Yes.
You know, you're going to see a lot of other podcasts that aren't going to have this kind of technical value.
They're not going to show
that.
you the nuts and bolts that go behind the scenes.
Yes.
You're not going to know any of that.
No, well, you could if you ask. But by the way, before we start, hold that thought. What are we doing over here? Looks like we're doing okay. We're streaming. Yes. Please join the chat.
We're live.
Apparently, there's a weird little quirk that apparently to be able to chat, okay, because you can subscribe to the show, but to be able to actually chat, you have to set up a channel, which, by the way, because my wife found that out last week. She's like, I couldn't until it takes like a minute, apparently. It's very intuitive. Okay. You see, like, start a create a channel. And if you have like a Google thing set up anyway, like a Google account, because I think YouTube owns Google, you just use that or something. So if you want to be able to participate in the chat, you have to.
Does Google own YouTube?
What's that?
Does YouTube own Google or does Google own YouTube?
I think Google owns YouTube. Doesn't matter. I don't know. But yeah, so you have to create a channel, which takes a minute to do that because we want you to chat. We want you to participate in the festivities that are the Backroom Show. Maria, your thoughts, go.
Yes. So my thoughts were, while we were setting up the shot, and I can see you and you can see me, I can see me, which is always something that's startling and devastating. But as I was looking and waiting while we were checking levels and all that stuff, I just kind of noticed I was going like, you might have saw me going like this, because I was thinking, look, I'm a woman of a certain age, and after a certain age, your lips start disappearing.
Right.
I was like, maybe lip injections?
Oh.
Like, does that look awful? Because I noticed this the other night.
I wish I could zoom in a little bit more.
I was looking at the video from last week, and I was like, wow, my lips are thin. And I was like, if I just like a little bit.
Right.
Like, I don't want Kim Kardashian lips. I don't want to look like us. I just want a little, but I'm terrified.
Here's what you want. Okay. I know you, Murray. We've been friends for a long time. I know exactly what you want. Ready? Are you ready?
What do I want?
You want these lips. I have big, beautiful, gorgeous lips.
Well,
by the way, you don't need it, by the way. You don't need it.
No, I don't need it. I know.
What are you doing it for?
But I'd be interesting.
Hold on. And you say it like it's over time, like an age thing, like your lips shrink. Hold on. By the way, before we continue, the lovely Lady Poopington is checking in and saying it's so easy to sign up. Lady Poopington is, of course, my betrothed, my lovely, lovely wife. Yeah. The Poopingtons are a fun little character that we like to do. Like if we sign up for raffles or something, we will we'll put like Lord and Lady Poopington. I really opening up the vault here. I'm really pulling the curtain aside. We are Lord and Lady Poopington, and so there you go. Do you and Eric have a weird little character thing, or
no? Well, because his last name is Jarrell.
Right.
But a lot of times, obviously, when we're someplace, or they'll say Jarrell.
Jarrell, son of Jarrell, Superman.
Which sounds like Jor-El, which is son of, yes. So a lot of times he'll get son of Jor-El.
Right.
Because apparently, Ellie is You'd be Supergirl because that's it. That's all.
There's worse names to have, like Hintershits. That's a real name. There are really people named Hintershits.
When I used to work back in the long times,
the olden days, the pre-pandemic days. I'll tell you about those days.
Son, this is like the 90s when I was actually at like a job where you had to sit at a desk and type at a
and you had plump full lips.
When my lips were much fuller. We used to help sometimes when we'd have slow periods. They'd just send out these mailings, and so we would just help. And this is back in the day when you would just take a label and just stick it on an envelope, and it wasn't very automated. Right. So we would see all the names of the customers of the place that I worked, and every time we would help, we would always look for the one very, very special person. And if you got that name, you were like special all day.
Right. So you're saying this is pre-privacy concerns, is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah. Well, it was his name, and it was just his name, and this is where the product was going to.
Right.
It was going to a gentleman named Dick Stuck.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
His name was Dick Stuck.
Stuck.
Let me tell you something. Anybody with a funny, and I actually knew a guy. Well, it was a father of a woman I knew. If she happens to be watching, she's going to know I'm talking about. Dick Seaman, I swear to God, wouldn't you just go by Richard or Ricky, or maybe not name your son that at all? You know what you're doing.
But with that last name, there's not a lot you can. You can't go by a nickname. You can't call yourself Buck.
Mm. Wait,
right?
What last name?
Because in your
your guy. What's it again? Dick Stuck.
Dick Stuck. S-T-U-C-K.
Call him Stucky. Hey, Stucky. How was your weekend? Yeah. Get your dick stuck anywhere? That's what I'd be saying. Every Monday you come into work, I'd say, hey, get your dick stuck. We'd all be like, oh, Gary, you're a hoot. Pew, 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 pew.
I'm thinking like every single time that man had to introduce himself. Every time he was like, school, my God.
Do the backwards thing. Exactly. Do the last name first. What do you got?
Stuck Dick.
Stuck Dick.
Right?
There you go.
It's bad either way. But yeah.
Yeah, there was no way you were going to save that. Dick Stuck. All right, so, okay, I want to make sure words? I'm rusty. What? So your lips, you're thinking about getting a collagen, or what do they put in there? I don't know.
It's some sort of filler, but I don't want to do anything. It's not permanent, but I'm terrified that I would get it and then absolutely hate
permanent.
It.
Doing permanent plumping?
It's not permanent. No, it eventually your body eventually absorbs it and your lips and you go back to normal. It lasts like 6 to 12 months. I mean, it's not like it's done in a couple weeks.
Right.
But it does eventually go back to the way your lips were. I don't know. I'd be afraid that they'd be too. I don't know. I'm terrified that it would be something I didn't like, because then yes, it's you have it for a while.
Speaking, and then
also I'm like, will I even know in theory, you're like, okay, that looks kind of nice, but
right.
will I look at it and go, and not recognize myself?
Exactly. That's the thing. I would think that's what appears to happen a lot of times when people get work done, is that it seems like, obviously they have to do it to their satisfaction, but by the time they see it, like most of us, it probably looks like it went too far. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Right.
Like, well, we see, you can't ever see your face the way people do, even with a mirror. There's just angles and things. You'll never see yourself the way people do. And speaking of lips, actually, somebody who does, I think, probably has a very bad whatever, is that Laura Ingraham from the Fox News. Have you seen her? She's a delight. Yeah, I see, clips of her every now and then, and she's like, hi.
Yeah.
Today, Joe Biden did something bad, and it looks like she's just permanently like, oh my God.
That's more.
Yeah. So what's that about?
That's more Botox. Botox is what helps get rid of the wrinkles, because it literally paralyzes the nerves in your face.
Right. So you paralyze the nerves in my face.
Boom. Cinnamon.
Anyway, cinnamon. Yeah. A reminder, by the way, I am going to go. I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? In love with Maria, even though, it's from afar, although I guess I said it, didn't I? I'm very happily married. I have a gorgeous, wonderful wife, but, I got the feelings. I got the feeling for Maria. So sometimes I take it too far. Right. So we have a secret word.
We have a safe word.
A safe word. That's what I'm trying to say, which is cinnamon. If you're saying cinnamon, it's because. Yeah. So, hey, Maria.
Yeah.
Maria, you know what today is, right? It's palindrome day.
Is it really?
It's 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2
2.
I've been seeing it all over social media.
2 2 2 2
2 2 2 2 2. Hold on. And there's a. It is a. There's a. It's also, and there's a word I learned today, Maria. I learned today.
Never too old, Gary. You're never too old.
Never too old. Also, it's an ambigram. Any idea what an ambigram is? An ambigram apparently is something, and I probably should have made a graphic for this. Oops.
Yeah,
is time. When you can see it upside down, too.
Down.
It'll be upside down and backwards. Oh, my God, Maria. What kind of wizardry and sorcery is this?
Now, you would think with all the times people have said, with the Mayan calendar, it's going to be the end, that's going to be the end of the world. We've had a couple of them in at least our lifetimes, Gary.
Yeah.
No one jumped on the fact that this could have been one with the 2 2 2 2 2
right
and the upside down. Sounds like
end
times to me.
And by the way, of course, it's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
And you're right. Of all the days, oh no, it's going to be August 9th. August 9th, whatever, at 2017.
7:43.
Yeah, who gives a shit about August 9th, 2017? Sorry, anybody.
This one, at least you would be able to remember. When is the end of the world? When all the twos align.
Yeah. And how many of those do you get before you lose your credibility? When you go, oh, I've seen it. I'm looking at some, I got some info. I've been talking to my friends at Q, wink, 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 and they tell me.
I was going to say, well, they've done it. They've apparently, Trump was supposed to come back about 4 times already. So
yeah, and JFK Jr. is going to be.
Credibility.
I don't get the JFK Jr. angle. Well, we're not really going to go. We're going to go too deep into this, but I don't really get the whole. And we're going to get. We'll talk politics at some point. I mean, because there's a bunch of shit going on right now. Gas prices are nuts, and there's tension with Russia. What fucking decade is this?
We're back.
We're back, baby. The 70s into the 80s. Yeah.
We're gonna pretty soon. It's gonna be odd, even license plates, and you'll never, you'll have to go and get your gas on the day.
What does that mean?
You don't remember that?
Are you talking? Oh, you're talking about the gas crunch.
The gas ration.
I was a little. Yes. I was 8, so I wasn't real concerned about. I'm sorry.
11.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My parents didn't fucking fuck sooner and make me, sorry.
Remember that? I gotta go get gas. Actually. Why? It's Tuesday, and I have a 8 at the end of my license plate. So
I remember waiting in line. I do remember that, being like, holy shit, because you had to go on the road. You had to be on the road going into the gas station. But my gas station still had that cool little hose.
Bing bing.
The ding ding
hose.
Went
bing bing.
Yeah. Anyway, God, we're freaking showing our age here. But yeah, anyway, all kinds of wacky shit going on.
Yeah. Can you imagine though, today? Telling people you can only get gas if on Mondays if your license plate was even or odd.
No, because people no. Remember
we did that. No one cared. I'm sure people were annoyed, but people didn't shoot people over it. I don't understand.
There was what was going on? I think it was post when COVID started and well whatever people were getting. Things were weird and gas was up and down.
Right.
Actually, it went way down for a while, I guess, because no one was fucking using it. But
nobody was driving.
Remember, I know it. It was some of the, I know. It was the fuel thing that happened coming up because there was weather related and all that stuff. And people were putting gasoline in fucking plastic bags, Maria. Remember that bullshit?
Yes.
Plastic bags.
Yes.
My God. So when you say, can you imagine people adhering to the, no, I can't even.
No, not at all.
No, because people are selfish assholes. Speaking of selfish assholes, hey, everybody, why don't you sign up for the Backroom Show? Why don't you subscribe?
Speaking of selfish, do it for us, please.
Do it for us, please. You know what? Here.
Do it for yourself.
Once again.
No, do it for yourself because you should be selfish. Do it for yourself.
I see it. Give yourself a present of entertainment.
There you go.
The gift of laughter.
The gift of Gary and Maria.
The gift of Gary and Maria. Hey,
G&M.
Do you like 2 marginally funny people in their 50s? Well, boy, have you come to the right place. No, we're actually much, much more than marginally funny. We are hilarious.
Moderately? No, marginally.
Moderately? Anyway,
slightly above average.
Oh, but yeah. So okay, yeah, it is. February 22nd. Fucking, I don't know what the fuck it is anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
22222.
2222. And no, what the hell is today?
No,
the 22nd.
22220. There's a 0 in there.
20.
It's not 2.
Yeah, I wrote it down weird. I'm not smart, Maria. I did a lot of drugs back in the day.
Gary.
I did so many drugs when I was young. Did you indulge a little bit when you were younger? One thing I never did. I tried a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? But I never took a train ride with Lady H, you know what I mean? No train ride with Lady H.
I get it, yes. You drew the line there.
Yeah, because that's, I saw people that I were friends with that did, and and some of it didn't end so well.
It ain't good. No,
it ain't good. It didn't end so well for people. So, but I imagine you were a good little Catholic girl. So
I was a good little girl. I was.
You were just doing.
I didn't explode until I got to college. So
yeah.
Don't tell my daughter that, by the way.
Well,
she'll be going soon enough. So
yeah. Whoa, hey.
Yeah.
Whoa. Do you worry about that? Worry about your daughter's gonna. What's worse, promiscuity or doing drugs? I know it's like all one big bag of worry, but
when
I say drugs, I mean like smoking the pot and maybe sneaking the beer, like partying a little bit. I mean, I'm not talking about like after school special shit, because that's a whole other,
Right.
Yeah.
It's tricky because I remember what I was like when I was in college, and obviously my husband remembers what he was like when he was in college. It is a time of, you've a newfound freedom. You literally don't have anyone to answer to but yourself.
That's right.
So it is very easy, especially in the first couple months, to just go a little bananas.
Yeah.
And we just keep telling her just to try to be smart about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't harbor any illusions, Gary, that she's not going to drink when she's there.
Drinking and and she's going to kiss a girl or 9, whatever. I'm not here to judge.
That's fine.
I don't give a rat's ass about that. Here's the thing, and I am blessed enough to have no children. You're welcome. But what my observation is that you're right, exactly. Like you even if you don't go to college, if you go out on your own, you get a place or whatever, you're like, holy shit, you're right. Like you said, nothing to answer to, no, schedule so much. I mean, like school, and it's not that regimented. That's the word. Thank you. But
yeah, you might have like a class at 10, a class at 12, and then that's it for the rest of your day. Like, you've had your 2 or 3 hours of classes, and then the rest of your day is yours to do whatever the hell you want to do. And
what I think where the important parenting thing comes into, because and at the end of the day, it's all crapshoot. You don't know. Some of the best raised kids turn out to be, and some people are in horrible conditions and they pick themselves up by their bootstraps, that kind of thing. But I think the best you can do is know or hope that when they go through this period of rebellion and doing things, is that you've ingrained some tools in that brain of theirs that at some point the muscle memory might come back and they're going to go, okay, you know what? I've been fucking up a little bit here. Maybe I need to like buckle down. And that's the dream, right? That's the hope, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what are you going to do? You can't live their life for them. You know what I mean?
No. We can only,
I've seen people try to do that, but
yeah, it doesn't always.
They try to live it. We're talking adulthood. I've heard stories about people, calling in potential employers, during around interview time and things like, what's. Oh my God, you're so not getting hired if you have your mommy call and vouch for you or something.
Yeah,
that's weird. I'm not usually one of these like this generation kind of guy, because that just sounds like sour grapes and grumpiness and bitter, because they didn't crash the housing market and they didn't, there's a lot of stuff they didn't do.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, they're soft today. When I was coming up, I got smacked and it didn't. No, you're still an asshole. Yeah. And what other relationship is like that? Okay. Hey, honey, you know what? Yeah. We've been dating for a while, and I just want to let you know that crack, I need you to get in line and do the thing I need you to do, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. But again, I don't have kids. Easy for me to say. I don't know. I never had a kid jump into traffic, and I don't know. What do I know?
It's not an easy job, obviously.
No.
And I do believe that there are some people who are honestly better at it than others.
Right.
I always say on middle-aged momming from the podcast. I was like,
podcast Middle-aged Momming, Adventures of Middle-aged Momming. Check it out where podcasts are available.
Starting up soon. Again, I got some ideas. It's that you come from a place of love and not fear or anger, and that sounds really cheesy and hokey. And every time I say it, I want to go, ugh. But it's true.
Yeah, I feel a little, it's fucked up.
And I think that's important, and I think it's important too to know your kid and the person that they are, because not all parenting fits all kids similarly.
Right.
So if you have a kid who's more sensitive, then you have to take more of a gentle parenting tact. If you got a kid who can take a little sass and you know that they're not going to be crushed if you say, if you're a little more, if you go back and forth with banter with them, that's the way it is. And
I think you gotta let them fuck up too. This whole
yes,
you can't. But I saw a meme a while back. It was like one of those, I think it may have even been you who posted it. It was like, if someone ever comes along and breaks my daughter's heart, I'm going to let her live her life and get through it and learn how to handle it. Do you remember that? Something like that?
Yeah.
It's like, Then it's like, I'm going to find the guy. No, you're going to let them live their life and they're going to, they're just going to.
She's going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to happen. Who gets through this without making mistakes? I hope they're not huge, horrible mistakes.
Yeah.
And I hope we've given her the tools to be able to navigate things like that, and to know that if she does get in over her head or something's a little too unmanageable, that she can call us and say, hey, I fucked up, I need some help.
The whole you can call me anytime thing, I don't care if it's 2 a.m. and you're stuck on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, give me a call.
Yeah. I mean, I'll post bail for my kid. Fine. I mean, that's part of my job as a parent.
All right.
Yeah.
What's been going on there?
Nothing yet, hopefully.
All right. So there you go. So Maria Jarrell, I guess in a nutshell, Maria Jarrell, wonderful parent, wonderful human being.
I'm doing my best.
You're
trying to do my best.
You're doing your thing. Okay. So there's a couple of things, like a lot of shows, we like to share some topics every now and then, because otherwise, what the hell? And I was saying it's, mid-February here, late February, and we're supposed to have spring training, but, yeah, there's a Major League Baseball lockout. And what sucks is the most fucked up thing is a lot of people didn't even notice. A lot of people. That does not bode well for fucking baseball. That people, I've said it to people and they're like, oh, I didn't even hear about that. Like, so I don't know. But money.
I think, but I also think too, like spring training. I don't know if people get as hype about it as like if they had done this at the beginning of the season.
But here's the thing, Maria. But you understand, it's pushing everything back.
It is.
It's pushing. The game started. It depends on very very late March or first week of April. April. Like you can't just pick it up and start playing. I mean, you're gonna have to. I don't know. And here's the thing: baseball almost.
You gotta be home stretching.
Yeah,
exactly. At home.
Home stretching.
You put that little net up in the back of the backyard and throw the ball into the net.
Hey, I got my kid throwing me BP. I'll be fine. Right. I went down to the old
tee up.
Yeah, I went to the Dave and Buster's and was, playing some air hockey. I'll be fine. But I'm just seeing my motion. I have the feed here, and it's on a bit of delay, and I just see myself making this motion, and it looks doesn't matter.
Shake weight.
It's a shake weight. Yeah. So here's the thing: they went on strike in I think '94, and it almost killed baseball. They're gonna have to let players start. Wink, wink. They're gonna have to turn a blind eye to steroids again because they need a McGuire Sosa home run battle to bring the fans back. Guy in big Barry Bonds head kind of thing where people just hit the cover off the ball in an unnatural way.
I had a friend who used to always say about that, like and even like with the Olympics, with that one the skater, the Russian skater.
Yeah. Oops, that didn't go so well for her. Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
And trying to keep the sport clean and everything like that. I had one friend in college who was just like, he'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let him just take as many drugs as possible. Yeah. Let it just be these roided beasts going in at each other and just let them destroy each other. Yeah. He's just for our entertainment.
Because at the end of the day, it is entertainment, isn't it? It's just entertainment.
Yeah.
There was an old SNL skit. Actually, they did that. It was the Phil Hartman, Kevin Nealon era there, where it was the all-drug Olympics. And and Phil Hartman, I don't know if I can find it. He was it was a power lifter, so he was down on the bar, and of course, so he goes to pull up the bar, and his arms ripped directly off, and there's blood coming out, and it's very funny. So someone agrees with you, so I don't know. Anyway, there you go. That's our big sports break. Come on, baseball, settle your shit. And I get it. Players want, they want percentages, and people. I don't drive down to Philly to go see the GM. I get all that. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But for Christ's sake, settle your shit. Christ. Anyway,
well,
I don't know.
Hopefully they've got good mediators. We'll see what happens. We shall see.
Speaking of baseballs and bats, Maria, I believe you had something you wanted to share with the class. Is that right? Segue, man. Segue. We are the number one podcast in segues, aren't we?
That's right. Absolutely.
All right. First of all,
you just came up with that on the fly.
Boom. Take that little flip there.
You take a sip break. I'm going to chat. So anyway, I saw this maybe a week ago or 5 or 6 days ago, and I wanted to comment on it because I thought it was interesting. And then, of course, because I listen to a lot of different kinds of podcasts, and one of the podcasts I listen to is My Brother and Me. They, of course, riffed on this today. And I just want to go on record as saying I thought of it first last week.
And I didn't hear it, so this is new to me.
Anyway, I was a little miffed at them for taking what I was going to do. I'm not ripping off the My Brother.
They don't know. They don't know the topic.
Well, yes, it's true. So anyway, so they were talking about Batman. The new Batman movie is going to be coming out soon, and I guess that
Robert Pattinson, and a controversial casting choice for a lot of people.
We shall see.
Yeah,
we'll see if it works out.
We'll see.
But they teamed with Little Caesars Pizza to do a promotional pizza, which they called, I believe it's called the Bat Signal Calzony.
Oh.
With the Y, Z-O-N-Y.
Yeah, we looked it up.
So apparently it's a calzone that you can order from Little Caesars that looks like the bat symbol.
Yeah, the bat symbol.
Like the bat signal.
Which, first of all, Little Caesars... and then Little Caesars making a calzone, and with a wacky spelling and a wacky appearance. Whoa, look out.
Stepping out of the box,
You ready to see it? Ready to see it?
So anyway, then someone posted a picture of it.
Right.
And I was like, oh, who, what, how?
Yeah.
It is, I mean.
It's a white trash dream come true.
If you squint your eyes enough.
Right.
It can kind of look like a bat because it's got.
Right.
But.
Why don't we take a look? Should we take a look at it now?
Yes, please show it because
Here we
I
go.
need to give my thoughts on it.
Yeah. Prepare yourself, viewers, because this is. Well, this is
you've probably
abomination.
Seen it already, but
there's an abomination, I think, to food and society. I think, right?
Batman's alike, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna turn that off. The bat.
Hit the right button, Gary.
The Batman Calzony. There it is. Boom. Look at that.
Yikes.
Look at that.
Now, here's what I'm going to say.
I'll tell you what.
As a woman of the female species.
Yes.
It is not. It does not look like a bat symbol.
No.
It's an always pad with wings.
Boom. Exactly. It is. It's a pad or it's a bandage.
No. It's a menstrual pad with the wings.
Yeah, it's a pussy bandage.
Let me tell you, anybody who has a pad that looks like that needs to see a gynecologist immediately.
Yeah.
Because there's problems. It's a wing. It's an always wings. There were no women on the marketing team. who
hey, Little Caesars
signed off on this.
It really does.
If there was a woman, she was like, you know what? Never mind.
You know what's funny? Yeah, you're right. And of course the pepperoni, that makes it look like.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You need
to change your shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not good.
It looks like you like. Okay, I'm going to use this side, and you know what? I'm going to use this part over here. Let me stick this part over here.
Also, if you really look at it, the calzone part is really only on the top and bottom.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah,
pizza,
let me click on it and make it a little bit bigger. There we go.
I mean, that's just flat pizza in the middle, right?
Yeah, anyway.
The wings are just pizza in the middle.
It's not a calzone anyway. You're right.
Maybe that's why it's a calzone.
Calzone. Oh, so they get away.
It's kind of calzone.
We didn't say it's a calzone. Really. We said it's a calzone with a Y. Yeah. So therefore, don't come at us. Don't come at us.
Right.
I guess.
You know how you see something and it's not quite peach, it's kind of peachy?
Yeah.
Well, this is not quite a calzone. It's calzone.
Calzone. Would you,
Yes.
No.
I just want to take those two sides and I just want to
flip them over, right?
Wrap them underneath my underwear is what I want to do because that is wow. Oh, wait, back it up. Was that a picture of what it actually looks like in the box?
This thing here?
No, up one.
This guy?
Go up. Now move over another one. Next one.
Oh, this. Yeah, I know, right? It says, I ate Little Caesars the Batman Calzony.
That's what it really looks like.
Dear God, of course. I mean, the typical, it never looks like the picture thing.
Well, of course not.
But Jesus Christ. Like, put the effort in. That's a goddamn disaster.
Yikes. Well, it's been cut too. You could tell because there's a couple pepperonis there screaming in agony because they've been cut in half.
It doesn't look like Batman. It looks like what happened to Batman's parents in an alley that time.
That's what they go.
Jesus Christ, you're right. That's
yeah.
Or it looks like some sort of like a chest ripped open, like and like
someone
some sort
a
of
blood eagle. I think
pizza alien. Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, Maria.
Props to them because we're talking about it. So I mean, any
PR
is
okay.
PR.
Great. I hear you, I guess, but we're talking about how. Let me tell you something, okay? Yeah, let me put this back on. I can guarantee you one thing. I'm never eating that motherfucking piece of shit calzone ever. That's never going to go in. And believe me, I ain't real picky with the food, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit heftier gentleman, that I've been in earlier years. But, wow. So there you go.
Yeah. Anyway.
The Batman Calzone. I think that is a huge marketing mistake. Maria, your thoughts go.
We're talking about it, so I'm thinking,
Yeah, but talk about how shitty it is. I don't know. I don't necessarily believe in that no presses. I mean, all press is good press thing.
You're going to try it.
No, I'm not trying that shit. No.
I would. I'd probably try it. Yeah, why not?
Tell you what, here's what's going to happen.
I won't have it twice, but.
Here's what's going to happen. Ready?
Okay.
Next time, we're going to get you the Batman Calzone. And we're going to do nothing.
We're going to be doing this podcast, and it's going to be delivered at my house.
That's it.
7:15.
We're going to do nothing. How long did we go? The entirety of the show is going to be you eating a calzone. That's it. I
can't eat the whole thing.
The whole damn thing.
Try.
All right. Holy cow. We are burning daylight here. All right. A couple of things. There's something else that I want to share. This is my absolute favorite clip on the internet. This is not new, okay? This is about 4 years old. Now, there was a UFC fight going on, and oftentimes people on their Twitch and things like that, they'll try to stream it just to bring people to look at it. Then they get viewers and I don't know, whatever. Right. But of course, it's illegal, and somehow they know, and they go through all the videos and they take it down as soon as they can because you can't do that. People pay money for it. Well, let me tell you, Maria, there's a man out there who, to call him a genius, would be a disservice to geniuses everywhere. Here's what this man did. On his Twitch, which is also, I don't have one, but apparently it's very popular for live streaming gameplay. So you play your games and you put yourself in the corner, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So
you play your video games, yeah.
Right. So what this genius did, this absolute genius, is he had to fight and he put himself in the corner and he pretended he was playing the video, a UFC video game. Sorry, hold on. Let me go full screen. All right. Let me get here. And it's a very short clip, but it'll give you the idea. Let me go to camera 8. Here we go. All right. So see my man down there in the corner?
Pop. You never see him wind up, throw everything.
See him down there?
Yeah.
He's not really playing the game.
It's not a game.
It's just the actual fight.
Somebody again. I'll do
it. Impressive. So that is genius. That is genius.
He's talking about it.
He's into it. He is it.
Oh my God.
He sold it. That is brilliant.
My fucking man is sitting there doing that.
Awesome.
He's sitting there doing this with the fucking...
I want to know which guy he was playing.
And you know what? It didn't get caught. It didn't get taken down. Because my man here is a goddamn genius. Now, usually, as you know, I have a lot of deep libertarian views and things about property rights and things, and you don't steal, but technically my man's kind of doing, but you know what? I think UFC is going to be fine. So if anything, you know what? Hey, like you said, we're talking about it, right? So yeah, he's just sitting there pretending he's playing the fucking and go like ooh.
That's great.
Well, he fucking showed the fight. Bravo to you, sir. Bravo to you, sir.
Impressive.
That's
I'm impressed.
That's every time I see that damn clip, it just came across again recently. I saw it somewhere, and I had to share it because
that's great.
I love it, and I know that you would love it.
I love it now too.
And I want our viewers to love it. So, all right. So Maria, we're going to take a time here to talk about our sponsor. That's right, our wonderful sponsor. Are you ready? I know you know who it is. Exeter Gutter Cleaning, LLC. That's it, right?
Have we convinced him to put N more after that?
You know what? I haven't talked to him since about that. We've chatted, but you're right, Chris. And I think he said he's going to be watching tonight. Chris, gutter cleaning N, and we talked. Wait, we said what? We said dash and dash, right?
The N, yeah. Just
you have to have the dash, the dash and dash,
more.
and more. So
LLC.
But for now, it's not. For right now, it's
I'm
Exeter.
Sorry, you're gonna have to change the name of your company.
I'm sorry.
There's probably some lot now. You got to go in and change all the paperwork. It's really for the best.
Well, you might actually have to. You have to do the LLC. I don't know. You know what, right. Chris? You do you. But if you want to take the advice of two marketing geniuses right here, you might want to look into the N more. But let me tell you something.
We
okay?
literally have minutes of experience in
minutes.
The business, Chris. You know what? Why would you not listen to us?
Here's the thing, Maria. Are you ready? We have microphones in front of us.
That's true.
We have microphones, which makes us automatic experts on anything we say. Anything that comes out of our freaking calzone holes.
They don't just sell these to anybody. You gotta,
you can't just go anywhere online and B&H.
You can't just go buy a microphone.
No. Well, so all right, my man Chris Herter, Exeter. I've been saying my man a lot. Like it's 1970s. I'm on Kojak. What is wrong with me? God, I stink at this. The worst. God, no one should be watching this trick.
You're doing
but
great.
If you are watching, please consider. Okay, listen. We're going into spring here, okay? You know what it's time for? It's time to clean your siding, okay? That's right. A lot of people, the fungus buildup, the moss, the algae. I believe it's algae, all right?
The algae?
Yeah, the algae. It's algae, I think, isn't it? Right? Chris, where you at? Help me out here. I think it's algae. I don't know.
Might be mold.
No, I don't think it's no. That's a whole different. No, it's not mold out there.
It's schmutz. I think the technical term is schmutz.
Okay, there you go, Maria. Once again, your genius has shown through. It's schmutz. The schmutz is on your house. Your
siding.
That's it. The side of your house.
It's not a good look.
It's not a good look. It's terrible. Again, it looks like maybe I don't know, a sick dog drug its ass across your house, and you don't want that. You don't want your neighbors looking over and going, look at this guy, you know what I mean? So
you do not want your house going Grey Gardens.
No, boom.
You don't know what that is.
Wow, this is a nice reference there. Google it. Google it.
Thank you.
So they do siding cleaning and repair and replacement too. But it's time to call Chris at Exeter Gutter Cleaning and book your power washing. Because here's the thing, okay? I know. All right, hold on. Let's go to the 2 box here. I know you got a hose and you think, well, I'm just going to spray it myself. I'm going to buy some stuff at the local big box store. First of all,
you're going to put your thumb over the hose.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. Number one, exactly. That water pressure and your shitty ass hose, that ain't cutting it, pal. All right, that ain't cutting it. 2, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You're not going to, you say you're gonna, maybe I'll get out there. You know what? You're not going to do it. All right. And like you said, the hose, and, your wife knows this better than anybody. Your hose ain't what it used to be. You know what I mean? So Chris is going to bring his power washer.
It's just not there.
It's not there anymore. I mean, she loves you, but, it's different. I mean, it's evolved now.
Times change.
Times change, Maria. Times change. Times change. What are you going to do? So my man Chris is going to come. He's going to bring his commercial power washer. And he's going to get rid of all that, what's the word? Schmutz? Schmutz off the side of your house. And then your neighbor's going to go, wow, that's a great guy. I think I'm going to have my wife show her boobs to him. So if you want your neighbor's hot wife to show you her boobs, I have the answer for you. You call my man Chris. You call my man Chris at Exeter Gutter Cleaning. He'll get that side of your house cleaned off, and your neighbor's hot wife will show you her boobs. No guarantee on that, but it could happen. It could happen, right? She's not going to do it if you have a shitty siding on your house, right? It's all dirty. Looks like crap, right? Maria, your thoughts?
I thought when you said that the wife was going to show her boobs to Chris. And I'm like,
she might.
Job well done, my friend.
He's a handsome man. Why not? Listen, here's a check for the work done, but I'd like to throw in a little extra, so blammo. It could happen.
The Mardi Gras discount.
No, there you go. I don't know. There you go. I'm not saying that he's going to honor that, but I'm not saying he's not going to honor it. I don't know.
Reserves the right.
You see the small print. We reserve the right to take cash, check, or boob flashing. There you go.
There you go.
But seriously, though, my man Chris, and here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, here's the thing. The Coke's really kicking in now. With Chris, okay, you know who you're getting. You ask for Chris. You hire Chris. It's his business. You hire Chris. You're getting Chris. Here's the thing. Some of those big box stores, okay, when you hire them, they use contract. You don't know who you're getting. Let me give you a story, Maria. Years ago, okay, when we lived at our other house, the lovely Denise and I, we needed some windows done, all right? So we made the mistake of going to one of the big box stores, Lowe's, and we got windows, and we set it all up, ordered them all that. So they sent somebody who wasn't even local, by the way, so the whole supporting local business thing, even through a big business, didn't happen. And honestly, and this is true, the guy smelled really, really bad. I'll never forget that. He did. The guy stunk.
Chris smells great.
Chris smells amazing.
So good. Like a spring meadow.
Like fresh baked cookies. Chris smells like fresh baked cookies. Constantly.
Chocolate chip too.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was home that day to let them in and all that kind of stuff. So I had to run out while they were doing some work. I come back in the front door. There's one of the workers and some guy having water. And I'm like, who's this other guy in the house? This freaking guy walking down the street just saw them working and said, hey, can I come in for a glass of water? Motherfucker gave him stranger glass of water in my house. He gave a stranger a glass of, let him into my house. You know who doesn't let strangers in your house? Chris Herter, my man.
That would be my choice, right?
That's
I don't know if that would be the person who works there's choice.
That's it. Chris
would never.
Never.
Chris would never.
No.
Let a stranger into your house for a glass of water.
Chris is so if there's one thing that separates Chris from the rest, it's that Chris would never let a stranger into your house. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I let him in my house. And I said, get the hell out of my house. Because there you go. So there you go. So Exeter Gutter Cleaning. There you go. Look him up. Give him a call. Tell him the Backroom Show sent you. There you go. All right. And show your boobs. Okay. All right. Where are we at here? We are, where's the time? Okay. We're 54 minutes or so. Maria,
yes.
Are you doing the Wordle?
Gary.
Are you doing the Wordle? It's all the craze nowadays. Everybody's doing the Wordle.
I am.
Yeah. It's fun, right?
I'm not posting like my scores.
Right. Yeah.
Just because I don't want to. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's fun, right?
It's my morning routine. I get up, I get
take
up
a shit.
I feed the cats.
Right. Take a big shit.
Cats. And then I make coffee. Right. And then I sit and I have my coffee. And instead of
why are you saying coffee? You're not from New York. Stop it.
No, it's coffee from where I'm from. Yeah. Coffee. You have your coffee.
Right.
And I do Wordle.
Wait, when do you poop?
Eventually I do. Usually after
once the coffee kicks in, right? Yeah, it's fun, right? Yeah. And you're right, I don't post the scores. One time, Denise and I sat down to do it, and I said, you know what, honey? And this is true. I'm feeling it. We're going to get it on the second try. Because the first try, it's just good luck. Right.
That's a crapshoot.
It's a crap. You're just guessing. There's no context clues, right? So you just guess. I go, we're gonna get it on the second guess. And guess what? And the only time I ever said it. At that point, we've been doing it for like 3 weeks or so. And guess what the fuck we did, Maria? Boom.
Second, you manifested it, and it became real.
God damn, you're a wordsmith, Maria. That's it.
No, manifesting is a thing the kids are doing these days. Supposedly, if you speak it into being, it will happen. You know, it's kind of like The Secret kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. All that new age crap.
Oh yeah, that's like transcendental meditation shit, right? If you can see it, you can be it, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. It's the same stuff, just repackaged with different things.
A generation goes by.
We're living in the 70s all over again.
Oh, it's all
the
about
new age stuff is now happening.
Oh, those were good times, weren't they? In the 70s, whatever. Okay, so I want to talk about this too. Okay, and I posted about this on Facebook too. Okay, and this is very important because I know he watches the show. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, you don't have to do every single commercial for every product and service. Holy shit, Maria. He does everything. Shaq, we know you're well liked. You're very rich. All right. You got probably hundreds of millions of dollars. You don't have to do every fucking commercial. Oh, I caught Murray drinking. Oh, Murray's drinking. Murray's drinking. Shaq, you don't have to do every damn commercial. That's it. What's he got going? He's got Papa John's. He's got the General. He's got.
I think he's
Icy
like
Hot.
Papa John's too. Like he's like.
Yeah, he got in like on the ownership or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Because they had to. You know why? Because the owner, the founder, Papa John, he got caught saying the N-word. So oops.
You gotta just.
Oops, a little bad PR.
Just shove him away.
But Shaq, you don't have to do. Every commercial, yeah, exactly. Look at Shaq. That motherfucker will endorse anything. Hi, everybody. It's Shaq. It's your old pal Shaq. I will literally endorse any product or service you throw at me. Hey, come on down to Cletus's house of Confederate Civil War memorabilia. They have the best in the business. Hey, everybody. It's your old pal Shaq. Come on down to Little Tony's house of small men's clothing. You know, if you're like me and you like to wear small men's clothing, you come down to Tony's house of small men's clothing. Next, what's the next commercial? Motherfucker, we'll do a commercial for anything. Holy shit, we like you.
I imagine he's hard up for the money, though, right?
No!
Maybe he just likes working. I
Googled it. Because I don't know how accurate it is, but like you can just Google, celebrity name, net worth. And he's like, he's got like $300+ million. Oh,
yeah. He's ridiculously rich.
He's fine. Yeah. He's picking up the check when we go out with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Believe me. A lot of things. I'm trying to get goddamn 20 people to watch this fucking Dog and Pony show. Shaq will be fucking fine. You know what I mean? You know, we don't have to worry about Shaq. But that said, damn, buddy. Hi, everybody. I'm Shaq. Now that I don't play basketball anymore, I've spent a lot of time listening to the Backroom Show. I think Gary and Maria are hilarious. There you go. That really happened. He really endorsed it. Yeah. There you go. That's what it's.
And he also does all the color, like he does color commentary.
Yes.
And he's on like the analysis for the NBA.
Yeah. You're right, man.
Man's a work machine. He's constantly working.
He's
hustle. He's keeping the hustle going.
Yeah, and that's true. He's hustling. He's definitely not sitting back. You know, he's not doing a show to space. Wait, hold on. What happened? What's going on? You know. Hey, you know who else? Another one too. Frank Thomas. You know who Frank Thomas is? Frank Thomas
from Wendy's.
That was Dave Thomas.
Oh, that's Dave Thomas.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead. Very dead. Frank Thomas was a Major League Baseball player, long time, most of his career with the Chicago White Sox, 500 home run club. He's in the Hall of Fame now. Great player. And but he does the boner pill commercials. You know what I'm talking about? Him and Doug Flutie now. Like the premise is like people sing, go, hey Frank, you look great. How you doing? He's like, well, you know. Things were slumping for a while, but then I found this boner pill over here, and all of a sudden my workouts are great, and I've been feeling better than I ever did. Once you hit 40, you know, things go downhill, and that's all fine and good. But then he's talking to like the random, you know, stranger guy, whatever. And then this is the part that always bothers me. Because it's, you know, they call it man boost, and you say, this man boosting formula. It's a man boosting formula. So what he'll do is, and then like if the guy's with his wife or whatever, or, you know, he'll say, and trust me, she'll like it too. And I'm like, motherfucker, that's a little familiar, isn't it? It's a little, Wait a minute, Frank. Hold on. I got Frank Thomas going, listen, by the way. And your wife or your girlfriend is going to like the tricks your dick's going to do now. Your dick is going to do all kinds of shit that you haven't done in probably 5-10 years once you take this boner pill. And like, that's a little, I don't know. Is that crossing the line a little bit? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe she was completely fine with that.
I don't know.
I don't have to deal with that shit anymore.
That's true. Maybe the wife's going, thank you, Frank. Somebody had to say it. Get old fucking noodle dick over here, right? Somebody had to say it.
I'm saying the other way. Like, don't leave sleeping dogs lie. If I may say so myself.
What do you mean?
Maybe she just is like, I have serviced this man for enough,
and
now that things are, now I can go and play golf or hang with the ladies and go shopping.
If this, like, so you're saying she's like, listen,
collection all over again.
If this lump of sweat and hair crawls on top of me one more fucking time, shut up, Frank Thomas.
It's just the other side of the story.
God damn, that's fucking everything. That's why this works. That's why this works. You're right. You're seeing a part of it, an angle, a take on it that I never would have considered. You're right. Shut up, Frank. And by the way,
I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying it's always a positive.
It could be. And his nickname, when he's a player, the Big Hurt. I swear to God, I'm not making that his name. So I guess he wants men to give their wives and girlfriends
the Big Hurt.
Boom. There you go. You're right. So a little familiar there, Frank. Get a little too fucking personal, all right? Little too fucking familiar there, Frank. All right? He's big time. I'm not gonna, So if you're watching the show, by the way, I'll let also one of our new sponsors, the boner pill that Frank Thomas does. All right, Maria. Holy shit, we are really fucking. We're riffing tonight. All right, you know what time it is, right?
I know what time it is.
You know what time it is. It's time to ask the question that all of America has been asking. You know what that question is, Maria?
I know what it is. Am I the asshole?
Boom. There you go. So Frank Thomas, stop being an asshole. All right?
Stop being an asshole.
And trust me.
All right.
She'll like it too. Fucking creep. Fucking creep. All right, go ahead.
All right. I have two, but we'll just do one tonight since we are we're trucking along.
There you go. I like it.
And I think that we can probably talk about this for a bit and in various degrees. So the question comes from all these questions are on the Reddit subreddit on Reddit called Am I the Asshole? People of their own free will type in a question to ask in a certain situation, dilemma, problem, if they are in fact being an asshole or not.
There you go.
So
they're looking for they're putting it out there in the world. Like, hey, you know what?
Right.
This caused some friction in my life, maybe.
Right.
Am
I
was I in the
overreacting?
Wrong?
Right.
Right, kind of thing.
Exactly. Are they right or was I right?
There you go. Love it.
All right.
Beautifully
so
said.
This one is am I the asshole for commenting on an online funeral announcement that the dead guy was a total and complete asshole? I happened to notice online a funeral announcement for a guy who tormented our family for several years growing up.
Wow.
I was probably 10 or 11, and this guy was several years older, and he would cuss at us and torment us. Plus, he vandalized some of our vehicles.
Oh!
This lasted several years until the family moved away. It was truly awful, and it was constant. Now, I'm in my mid-50s, and I see this guy's death announcement. I'm reading the comments, and they act like this asshole was the salt of the earth.
Oh, such a good guy.
Years,
oh, it was so,
but I'm planning on leaving a comment on his funeral announcement of what kind of asshole he truly was. So, so anyway, he was asking whether or not he should be, should I leave this announcement or not?
So he didn't actually do it.
Well, he has an edit here saying, I found this sub yesterday and it's pretty awesome. I've read through your comments and I think they are very insightful. There's many comments about what he would do. I think you're correct in saying, what's the point in upsetting the family when they obviously were not involved at all? I definitely will not be leaving the comment on the death announcement.
Yeah.
But this brings up a point.
So this is, hold on, real quick. So this is one of those, like, people leave the link and you go to the site and you can leave a comment, like that kind of thing. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. That's and so it was the guy, like it was the family jerks too, or just the guy lived near him?
I guess it was just the guy. And this is the thing that kind of made me think about wanting to post this too, is like in general, like when someone passes away,
right?
Like whether or not, like I've had people pass away, obviously that you're devastated or upset or sad because they were good people.
Right.
But then there are also people who pass away and I'm like, I feel nothing. I feel nothing. Maybe slightly relieved that this person isn't.
Maybe a little bit of glee. Maybe at some time in the near future, there's going to be a guy who paints his face orange and talks like this a lot. And, you know, I mean, am I going to shed a tear? You know, but yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
And then that's always an interesting feeling because there's the two camps, right? There's a camp that's like, this person was an asshole. I'm glad they're dead.
Right.
You know, I everything they stood for. I think of Antonin Scalia when I go through this. When he died, I was like, good. But, however, yeah. But then you think about yourself and you widen your vision, and you're like, well, but you know, he was a father to somebody. And he loved that person, and that person loved him. And you know, there's a whole area of people who don't know how much of an asshole sometimes the asshole really is. And
people can change. I mean, if you're holding, you know, something when someone was, you know, now this doesn't seem like the case, but you know, someone could have been a real asshole and young or earlier, and people, you know,
that's true. You can redeem your
as far as
assholery.
like being glad they're dead, like that's a whole other level of like.
Yes.
If you're glad they're dead, like maybe like, I don't know, a child molester or someone who's going to harm, you know.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
You know. Yeah, he was just misunderstood, you know what I mean? But I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, the whole like wanting, like glad someone's dead, that's a whole other, like, ooh, Jesus Christ, you know. But
that's the thing, right? Like you think about somebody who dies and you're like, you know, there's somewhere in the world, there's got to be somebody who's either not glad, but okay. Well, the guy was a jerk anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or that person was not nice to me, so
right. Yeah, and like you said earlier, it's being like I whatever, I don't care, you know, kind of thing. You know, it's like if anything, yeah, if you're gonna take the time to like be glad about it, you're almost like giving them too much. You're giving some of your power away to get all Marion Williamson on you, whatever. You know, it's like whatever, fuck them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
it's tricky, though.
People talk. I think we've talked about this before, just whatever, and having discussions. People talk about like, oh, karma's going to get that guy, or karma's going to get him. They're going to get theirs. And it's like, I don't believe that, because somewhere right now there's an 89-year-old guy who did some awful fucking shit, you know, 50 fucking years ago. You know, who never got caught for it, who never paid the price for it, and I mean, I guess you could, if you have, you know, Christian faith, you could believe, you know, that he's going to wind up going, you know, to the bad place, whatever. But I don't know. Yeah. I mean, some people you go, oh, yeah, so they died. So what kind of ice cream are we having tonight? You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's for dinner?
So I think to surmise, did I use that word correctly? But I think it would, that would be an asshole move, I think.
A little bit of an asshole move.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so too. Even if he was a jerk to you.
Yeah.
You know, what does it accomplish? What does it other than maybe making you feel good for 3 seconds or making you aware that this man had a lot of flaws or like you said, it was a long time ago. Maybe something changed after he moved and that made him improve his life.
Now, if they're like naming parks and shit after the motherfucker and trying to, you know, repaint this history, you know, kind of like like old Soviet Union stuff where they're just like, no, just wipe the history clean kind of stuff. Then, you know, but if it's just unresolved kind of anger for the person.
Yeah.
And especially if they haven't seen him for a while anyway, you know, you haven't seen somebody, fuck them. You know what I mean? Fuck them. So just say, I'm glad you're dead and go on with your day. Go, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Right. Do you agree?
There you go.
Do you agree that's...
I agree. Yes, that would be an asshole move.
There you go. So another rousing rendition of, hey, am I the asshole? Boom. Well done as always, Maria. Well done.
Thanks.
As always.
I got a couple more lined up.
There you go. I guess that's that. We're coming in. We're already at about an hour 10. Well, that was with the long 5-minute intro we think too, but I don't know. Anything else? What did I talk about? I know. Wanted to mention. So basically, the Backroom Show is part of a bigger network, the Backroom Network. There's we've had some shows come and go. People, lives happen, things happen. Maria still has her show, Adventures Middle Aged Mommy, coming back soon.
That back up soon.
And here's the thing too: these live on forever. The episodes are out there. Yeah, we had a therapy show for a while there. Whatever. So we have, and we're also actually I'm talking to a few people about maybe bringing a few more in, but whatever, that's down the line. But so basically, it's two parts with the Backroom Network. There's the entertainment part, like this, but then there's also the content podcast creation. So, like, let's say you're an individual or an organization or a company, and you want to find a way, especially after what's been going on the last couple of years, you want to reconnect. We can help you. We here at the Backroom Network can help you create a podcast, either audio or video like this. And I know I've talked to a lot of people when they say things like, I've always wanted to do something, but it's always the same thing. I have no idea where to start. Well, guess what? You do now, Maria. You do now. You know where to start.
That's right.
So the Backroom Network. You can email us. I should have a graphic that I could put up, but Gary at
next time.
There you go. Gary at backroomnetwork.com. This is only
second time. We're still
second time. That's it. Doing the video thing. Gary at backroomnetwork.com or info at backroomnetwork.com, or you can leave a comment in this very video down below. So we can help you get started. Again, if you're a company, an organization, even an individual, we can help you get started with making your dreams come true. Like the good folks at Exeter Gutter Cleaning, helping you make your house clean. Know what I mean? So,
because the podcasting world, there's room for everyone.
There you go. Room for everyone. There you go, Maria. There you go. And also, don't forget, for watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please smash that like button, Maria. You know how much I love saying that.
It doesn't take, it takes a second out of your life.
Ready? Really, watch this. Ready?
Watch.
That long.
You gonna do it?
That long. Ready? Watch this. That long. That wasn't long.
That's it. And we appreciate it if you do that.
That's it. We appreciate it very, very much. Yes. Please tell your friends and family, if you have any. If you're watching this, it could go either way. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. So spread the word. Let your friends, family, co-workers, that lady you have chained in the basement and you're, against the wall. I don't know, whatever. We're not here to judge, whatever.
If you're leaving a death notice, like a comment on a death funeral notice, mention that you heard about something on the Backroom Network.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, hey, listen, just want to send to the family. Frank was a really great guy. I know him from a job. And by the way, I think he really would enjoy the Backroom Network.
He would have loved the Backroom Network.
Everyone, please do that. Tell you what, if someone screen caps them actually doing that on a funeral notice of promoting the show, I'm going to give you a cash prize of some sort. I don't know what yet, but if you do that, because that would be badass. I think that's it. Again, we'll be back, and we're going to have some guests. I'm fairly certain the next show. Because I've been talking to some people, and we definitely have people who are going to be on the show. One of them, we may have to do an off day. So we're trying to stick to Tuesdays, but there may be a Monday or a Wednesday in there somewhere. We'll give you advance notice because schedules, life happens, Maria. What are you going to do? You know what I mean?
Sure does.
Schedules happen. So I think that's it. Anything else you want to say, Maria? Any thoughts?
I think maybe I'm not going to do the lip filler thing for now.
You're gonna not...
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe comment below.
Off.
Should Maria
hold off on the? I need to do more research. I think, or I just need to. I don't know, punch myself in the face and see what I look like at the lip, and then I'll be able to make a better decision about it. Don't ever do anything like that on impulse.
This is why you're the best in the business. You know why? Full circle. You took something we talked about
to the beginning.
Yeah. That's in comedy biz, so we call it callback, Maria.
Callback.
Beautiful
everything
callback.
In threes. I know all the staples.
There you go. Boom.
There you go.
All right. Thanks for being here, everybody. Again, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Follow us on the social media, Facebook, Backroom Network, and the Backroom Show. And that's it. That's it. So, Maria.
Yes, Gary.
We want to thank everybody, right? And for joining us where?
Yes. In the back room. What? Did I nail it? Did I do it? Was that okay? We're in the back room. We're back in the room. We're back in the room.
Back in the room.
We're in the back room.
We're back. We're in the back. Come. We got a seat in the back of the room.
We're in the back room.
In the back. We'll be in the back.
The room that's in the back.
Boom. That's the one. The table in the back of the thing. It's behind the thing. Behind the thing. All right. Now we're just burning the air. All right. See you next time in the back room. See ya.